G'day YouTubers, I'm Dodger Mohr. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a motorbike camping trip and I'm going to be going with me, myself and I. I'll be taking all of this. I'll be riding this. I'll be going here, Gembrook, and near Gembrook is Kurth Kiln Regional Park. So let's hit the road. Well, it's a Friday afternoon. I just finished work. It's 4 p.m. and now I'm heading towards Kurth Kiln to camp for the night. Yeah, the good thing about Kurth Kiln is it's only 40 kilometres away. So, you know, it's good because, you know, as soon as I finish work, there's a good chance I can actually get away and not have to set the tent up at night time. So, yeah, we should have good light till about, roughly around about 7:30. Daylight savings is still in effect, but yeah. And the best thing about this is I like taking all these little back roads as well, which is great. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I always like to take the back roads. The best thing about it is you get away from the traffic, you know, and traffic around Melbourne can be quite hectic, especially around school time and on a Friday with the going through the industrial estate. Yeah, everybody finishing work around about the same time. But yeah. Back roads are for me, that's for sure. Okay, we're just entering the little township of Alinda up in the Dandenongs. Very popular for tourists, especially on weekends. This joint is absolutely packed. Oh, nice Ferrari. Okay, we're just going down the Arboretum now in Alinda, and this road actually takes you out towards Sylvan Dam, and yeah, get some good views from here. Bit hazy today. The weather forecast today is 29 degrees Celsius. It's humid, and they're expecting thunderstorms tonight. So yeah, and tomorrow's forecast is 23 degrees Celsius with late rain, and hopefully I'll be all packed and heading back home before the rain, but if it happens to rain, well, so be it, I suppose. But yeah, this is lovely, going through a little bit of a pine forest here, all part of the Arboretum, and eventually it works its way into the eucalyptus forest, which is what we're in now. Lovely area, and this is all just, you know, 15 minutes ride from my place. It's great. So we're now on Beanak Road, and Beanak Road more or less goes all the way to Kurth Kiln, but yeah, it just, the road comes to a T-intersection at the end, and then you got to find the other part of Beanak Road. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, we're more than halfway there. You get some good views though once we get over the top here of the area that I'm heading towards. The township is called Yellingbo. Not much there apart from a general store, and that is it. But you can see all the mountains now. That's where I'm heading, in those mountains there. Go camping. It's a nice area. Okay, we're now entering Yellingbo, and as I said before, there's not much to this town. There's a general store here on the corner, That is it. So I've just pulled up on the side of the road, give you a bit of a look at the area that I'm going to be heading towards. It's quite nice. And this road here is Old Beenak Road. It's a no-through road, but then it does go through. Yeah, the first time I came along here, and I didn't take this road because of the sign stating the fact that it's a no-through road. And then I found out, I thought, you know what, I want to go and check it out and see why it's a no-through road. Is it because the road just ends, or you know, or is there a bridge or something like that that's been taken out? Because like on Google Earth, it shows that the road actually goes through. So, and you know what, it does go through. So we're now on Beenak Road again. Previous road was Old Beenak Road. Confusing. Not that bad. Yeah, you gotta love little country roads like this. Just so enjoyable to ride. Not having to worry about cars so much. I mean, the only thing you sort of really have to worry about is probably if Farmer Joe pulls out in his tractor or something like that, but most of the times they're in their paddocks anyway. 4 kilometres of winding dirt roads. Let's have a look, see what they're like, eh? Lovely, great views. Oh yeah, a little bit windy, bit of fun. Okay, so we're now heading into Kurth Kiln State Forest or Regional Park. There's the sign there. It's very popular for horse riding and mountain biking. I've actually done some mountain biking up here before. It's quite good. Some challenging tracks and some easy ones as well. So I've been on the road for what, 35 minutes now, and I am practically there. How fantastic is that? So close to home. Beautiful. This is a little windy bit going into Kurth Kiln. Kurth Kiln is in a small little valley with a stream. Okay, so this is Kurth Kiln. This is the day area, the picnic area. Nice little stream. And this is the kiln itself, which was built in the 1940s, late 1940s. The workers' shacks. We'll come and have a look at that later on. But let's find a camping area. Yeah, this looks like a nice camping spot. They have got public toilets here. It's just down that road there. So the first thing you want to do with picking a campsite is basically, there's two things that I normally look for. I tend to look for an area where the water tends to run away, and the other option, or the other thing that I do look at, is up in the trees to make sure there's no you know, big branches that look like they could be quite threatening or anything like that in high winds. So let's check that out now. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. And I reckon I'll put the tent right there because it slopes off at the back there. Okay, in front of me I've got all my camping gear, which all fit in the 2 hard box panniers on the SWM. Over here we've got the tent, deck chair, cooking plates and utensils, sleeping bag. The bag behind the Mountain Dew, which is actually water, is toiletries. We've got mattress, first aid kit, food, beverages, Jetboil, pillow, small little Tomahawk, baby wipes, gas, tools and a pair of runners. So let's go put up the tent. All done. Now this is a one-man tent. It's got a small little vestibule area here, and yeah, it is small. It's not a big tent, but it's ideal for me. It's got good ventilation through here, and yeah, as I said before, it's ultra light. It's only 1.3 kilos. Okay, the next thing we'll do is set up the mattress, sleeping bag and pillow, so sleeping arrangements. Okay, let me show you what I've got. Thermarest self-inflatable air mattress, Cedar Summit pillow, sleeping bag here from MacPack with a Cedar Summit compression bag. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lay this one in the sun, and it'll help inflate, and in the meantime I'll blow that up and take that out as well. Sleeping bag's out and giving it a good shake to air it all out. Air mattress all ready to go in. Dirty little pillow there. Okay, so I've put my helmet in, I've got my jacket there, I've still got some room down the back there. There's my sleeping bag here. Great thing I love about this pillow, because it's got that little bit of a curve in it, it just ducks in the hood part of the sleeping bag and it doesn't move around, so you can roll around and that pillow will always be behind your head. So absolutely great. Okay, my deck chair's all ready. This is just a cheap copy Chinese production one I picked up for about 30 bucks. Does the job. If it breaks, it breaks. You know, all my food and everything else is sitting just there. Shitloads of wasps around. What a pain in the ass, the European wasps. But anything that you're not using and you want to, you know, more or less store away, basically what I've done is thrown all the rest of the stuff inside the box, like all the bags, that, like the tent bag and my tools and my first aid kit and toiletries, which I won't need tonight, maybe a toothbrush, which I can easily get to anyway. But these boxes are pretty good. They're the Gembrook boxes, and it actually came with the bike, and I do prefer soft bags, but I put the hard cases back on again and see how it goes. Okay, before you go to bed or anything like that, make sure that you put your bike on the center stand if you've got a center stand, and if you don't, just maybe put something underneath the stand so it doesn't sink into the dirt, and also position it a decent gap between your tent and the bike, just in case it does fall over. So if that fell over, it's not going to hit me, it's not going to crush me. So yeah, so that's all my setup for camping. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I like to be a minimalist when it comes to camping. I think the only luxury that I've got there would probably be the deck chair and mattress. I've known people not to take a mattress, but I need one. But yeah. Anyway, let's slip into something a bit more comfortable. I did bring a pair of runners, get out of these boots, and a pair of shorts. It's a free campsite, and it's got reasonably good facilities. We've got a fire pit here, and I think I'll have a fire there and sit there and have a couple of drinks. And they've also got some tables and chairs all set up. So yeah, it's pretty good. And as you can see in the distance, or you might not be able to see in the distance, that's where I'm camped. I'm using a Jetboil this time. I actually have got an MSR cooker as well, but this is nice and convenient, especially like for quick meals and all that. Gas fits actually in there, your burner's in there, little stand, and the actual base comes off as well. And is the measuring cup. I brought an extra gas with me because I know this one's pretty light on. Now, the little stand fits straight onto the bottom of the bottle, and your burner just actually screws into the top. Now, what makes Jetboil so great when it comes to boiling water is the way how they've got these little grooves in the bottom which disperses the heat. So yeah, it boils in record time, that's for sure. As far as cutlery is concerned, got my little bowl there, got a cup, spatula, spoon, fork, Swiss Army knife. That's it. Okay, the Jetboil's all fired up, and I'm going to be cooking chicken curry pasta. I'm supposed to use milk, but I don't have milk, so I'm going to be just using water instead. Nearly done. A couple more minutes, should be right. Let it cool down. Thicken the sauce up a bit more. Okay, dinner is served. It's chicken curry pasta with tuna and a can of Canadian Club Premium Strength Dry. Well, I'm on my last can, so I'm going to be calling it a night pretty soon. Still pretty early. I think it's around about 8 o'clock now, but I have been working all day today too. Been riding a postie bike all day, so yeah, getting tired. Must be getting old. Anyway, see you all tomorrow morning. Good morning, viewers. What a great night's sleep that was. It was really good actually. It was quite mild. Still a little bit dark in the morning. Hopefully this footage turns out. But we got a bit of a red sky happening in the morning, which basically means, yeah, there's rain coming. So quick breakfast, pack up and hit the road. Okay, all packed, ready to go. Now when you pack your panniers, just make sure that you distribute the weight evenly, not having one side heavier than the other, but otherwise, yeah, pretty good. Let's rock and roll. There's a few people camped here last night, only 4-wheel drives, a couple of people with horse floats and horses. That's the beauty about this camping area. There's so much you can do around here. Horse riding, mountain bike riding, you name it, it's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go and check out this Kurth Kiln. I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again. So there's also another camping area just here to the left of. You can camp down there as well. That one's pretty small, and it's on a bit of a slope as well. It's alright if you've got vans and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool spot because it's actually closer to the Kurth Kiln. Okay, so that was Kurth Kiln. An interesting place. Not many people know about it. The clouds are now rolling in, and I can imagine that I might actually get a little bit wet going home. Better find the right gear, Roger. Might see a little bit of wildlife being early in the morning. Mainly wallabies, wombats and echidnas around this area, and the occasional koala, but the koalas are mainly in the trees anyway. I have actually seen a koala walking on the road here, but he was basically just going from one tree to another. So I'm not going to record the whole way home because I'm more or less going the same way as I came here. But this video was basically just to show what I take on a overnight camping trip. Obviously, if I'm going a bit longer, I would probably take more clothes and some food, but basically all the other stuff like tents, sleeping bag, mattress and cooking facilities, yeah, that's basically what I normally would take. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think it's time for me to head home. It feels like rain, and I don't particularly want to get wet because I have not got my wet weather gear with me. So anyway, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you all later. Every time I go home I always see this little track up the side here. I'm going to go and check it out and see where it goes. Hopefully it goes through. If not, we'll soon find out, won't we? I've got to be mindful that I've got my hard boxes on here, so if anything it looks a little bit too narrow. Interesting little shack. Oh, looks like it comes through to another road. All private property. We'll soon find out, won't I? Interesting. We'll soon find out where I end up. Like there's a bit of a main road there again, and when I say main road, main dirt road, I reckon I've just travelled through somebody's property, and it looks that way too because they've got a gate here. Oh well, I'm not doing any harm. This is back onto the road that I was on before. Oh well, I'll keep that in mind, that.